reason we're doing this is we've had this technology for a while, and I'm going to keep this short because I know y'all want to get home. We've had this technology for a while. We need to start using it, right? And it should help you, especially if you're in the CMU. So the idea behind this, PC assignments, it doesn't say it up there, but it really is PC assignments, is to assign a patient to a nurse to a phone. So that when the patient calls, it will ring the nurse's phone. If it doesn't ring the nurse's phone in a designated amount of time, in this case 45 seconds, it will roll over or escalate to a charge nurse's phone. And if the charge nurse doesn't pick it up, it will roll over or escalate within 45 seconds back to the CMU.
It starts off with the nurse?
Starts off with the nurse. So, in theory, right, your call should be cut in half at least. And I think once it gets going, I think you'll rarely get a call. Knock wood, right? I'm kidding. We're going to go through it. All right. So, PC assignments is on the big PC at the nurse's station. It also has the map of the floor and the nurses that are wearing the little badges. It shows where they're at. They're little dots on there. There's another application. PC assignments is an application. That application is also on there. So you would minimize the map and open up PC assignments. And when you do, this is what you see. So you would see it for whatever department you happen to be in. So, in doing PC assignments, remember, blue is your friend. Just like Baylor, right? Blue is your friend. And then you just follow the prompts. And I gotta find my cursor here. And see right here, we're already in step 2 or 3, so we're gonna see if we can back out of that a little bit. We're gonna do a new shift. And it didn't let me back out. Yeah. There we go. Yes, I want to cancel. Okay. So, blue is our friend. We're going to pick from the drop-down list what we want to do. And in this case, we want to create a new shift. Now, maybe a little bigger screen, right? Now you can see where it's occupied. Just ignore that for the moment. And look here, these are the bed numbers. And we're just going to play around with COU 1 through 5 or 6. The primary, in this case, is going to be the nurse. So we're going to assign whatever patient is in bed 1 of COU to nurse. And let's say we're going to assign Stacy. Let's say she's got patients 1 through 6. So the first thing we're going to do, go back up, says select the available staff. We're going to say it's Stacy. Now we're going to select her phone number. Let's say the phone that she's carrying. And since you may get a different phone each time, we have to know what phone she's carrying. But let's say for the sake of argument, she's carrying this one right here. If Stacy doesn't answer, it's going to escalate to the charge nurse. If the charge nurse doesn't answer, it's going to escalate to CMU. And there's 45-second difference there. So it shouldn't hit you until the patient's been waiting for at least a minute and a half. And that's why they are going to track that, because they don't want a patient waiting a minute and a half, right? They want it answered by the charge nurse as soon as possible. Or the nurse and then the charge nurse. Hopefully it never makes it to the CMU. So does that kind of make sense? All right.
Yes.
Awesome. Tracking.
Yes.
Now we're going to go down, go back over a little bit. This is why it's on that nice big PC at the nurse's station.
It just does this because when you plug in the projector,
Right.
the screen
Yeah.
shrinks.
So we're going to go to next. Let's go back over. Now let's say Jesse is our charge nurse. So we're going to select Jesse. He's going to be at this phone number, 3399. And we're going to make him the secondary, or the charge nurse, right? So we'll put him all the way down here. Just click in that field. And now, if Stacy doesn't answer, Jesse should. Now the third one, we don't have to worry about, because it's going to automatically, this one right here,
Yeah.
we don't have to worry about that because it's going to automatically roll to the CMU. But there's a possibility in the future that they may want another person, another layer in there before it goes to CMU. So that is an option. So we've got our shift built. We're going to go down here and we're going to say next. We're not going to we don't want anything else, because we're not gonna do that third row, but we could if we wanted to. So we're ready to finish our shift. Finish. Now, going back up here, we have to name it. And we're gonna name, I usually name it for training, we're gonna name it training. Go back down and finish. And now we have a shift. Oh, stop that, not log on. Now we have a shift. So, let's say, oh, sorry, sweetie, come on in. Let's say you're the charge nurse, or you're the unit secretary, or CMU, whoever builds this shift, and you build a 7 to 7 shift Monday through Friday. You don't have to build a different shift every day, or every shift. You can build one and then go in and update as necessary. So let's say this was the Monday shift, and Tuesday, Stacy's not here. So you come back in, you want to edit it, or change it. Go back to our drop-down menu. Remember, blue is our friend, and we're gonna replace the staff. So we have, we're gonna select who we're gonna replace. We're gonna replace Stacy. We're gonna replace Stacy with Matthew. We go over here, up, Matthew, go back down to the bottom, next, it replaces them. And we're gonna assign all Matthew's patients, go back over, to somebody else, another nurse. So let's go through here, we're gonna replace Matthew. Go back down. Oops. Yes, Matthew. What am I doing wrong here?
Did you select Matthew?
I did, at least I thought I did. Oh, there you go. So we're gonna select Matthew, or replace Matthew with Erica. Go down and update. Next. Now, Matthew goes home, Erica's in there. So Erica, she's doing a great job, right? But her phone breaks, so she has to get another phone. So now we want to replace the phone that she has. So let's go back, and we're going to replace, go back to, remember, blue is our friend. We're going to replace the device. So we're going to replace Erica's device, so we select that, and we're going to pick a new phone number for her. Let's pick this one. Go down, next. And now it doesn't change her name, but we've updated her to a new phone. And there we go. Now we have a shift where Erica has replaced Matthew, and Erica got a new phone, and she's the primary nurse. Patient hits the nurse call button. Erica answers, takes care of the problem.